Gameweek 25 provided yet another small twist in what is looking to be the most exciting title race in years. Liverpool dropped points for the second matchday running following their draw to West Ham. Manchester City closed the gap by emphatically defeating Unai Emery's sorry Arsenal side, and are Tottenham back in the running? Another last-gasp victory saw Spurs rack up another 3 points. But who came out on top in the Fantasy Premier League points scorers table? Sergio Aguero, 17 points. You can always rely upon Sergio Aguero to score you goals. The Argentinian has scored in excess of 20 league goals for the past 4 seasons. The City frontman has again justified his £11.4 million Fantasy Premier League price tag this year with 14 goals already this term. You may think leaving Aguero in your fantasy side against Arsenal, a fellow top 6 side, may be a risk, but considering the Gunners' defensive record and notorious poor record in recent years at the Etihad, it might have been wise. As it went, Aguero ended up scoring a hat-trick of tap-ins for the reigning champions as they breezed to a crucial 3-1 victory. Arsenal may feel hard done by for Aguero's third as it appeared to strike his hand on the way in, however, 29.6% of players won't be complaining as he went on to top the points list this week. Eden Hazard, 15 points. It's been a little while since the Belgian has been on here. The Chelsea star man was mightily impressive early in the season in order to rack up a healthy 163 points so far this season. Hazard took advantage of some poor Huddersfield defending, however, to get the Blues back to winning ways. He continued his excellent penalty record with another dispatched into the bottom left corner midway through the first half at Stamford Bridge on Saturday. In a match which saw new loan signing Gonzalo Higuaín grab the headlines with a brace, Hazard added Chelsea's third goal of 5 as he superbly rounded goalkeeper Jonas Lossl to slot home. Jeff Schlupp, 14 points. If you're looking for a cheap bargain, look no further than Crystal Palace defender Jeff Schlupp. At only £4.4 million, Schlupp continues to prove his value for money, and 1.9% of players have caught on. The man who started his career as a striker has been utilised by Roy Hodgson as a left back, but often in a more advanced role on the left side of midfield. The Ghanaian raised eyebrows with his goal at the Etihad earlier this season and showed his eye for goal again on Saturday against lowly Fulham. He rounded off a dominant Palace display by adding a late goal to seal all 3 points as well as earning his clean sheet bonus for the 2-0 victory despite playing in midfield. Palace face West Ham next, followed by Schlupp's former club Leicester, so there may be further chances in the coming weeks for the 26-year-old to boost his points tally. David Luiz, 13 points. With Chelsea facing all but relegated Huddersfield, it's no surprise to see the second addition to this list coming from the Blues. The Brazilian centre-back has had a mixed time of it this season, but if you added the £5.9 man into your side ahead of this Gameweek, you're a wise player. Huddersfield have only managed 13 goals all season, so a clean sheet bonus from Luiz this weekend was the easiest points you'll win all season. He features on the list, though, thanks to his late bullet header that rounded off an emphatic 5-0 victory at Stamford Bridge. Bobby Reid, 13 points. Last but not least, the surprise package of Cardiff's Bobby Reid. It was an emotional afternoon at the Cardiff City Stadium for the Bluebirds' first home game since new signing Emiliano Sala's tragic disappearance. Cardiff, who despite the tragedy, have to focus on Premier League survival, were given a boost when Bournemouth defender Steve Cook stupidly handled inside the area and Reed converted from 12 yards after just 5 minutes. Reed then struck again just 16 seconds into the second half, much to the delight of 0.8% of players who took a gamble on the striker. The game finished 2-0 and Reed accumulated a cool 13 points for his troubles. Cardiff manager Neil Warnock's emotions were clear to see at full-time after the torrid 2 weeks. That one was dedicated to the man who has never played for the club yet has touched so many hearts.